I completely failed at 2023's goals, so let's see if this year is any different. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Justin here, and in this video I just want to go over sort of my bookish, BookTube reading kind of goals for the year of 2024. I'd already done my kind of, when I did my return after my hiatus and stuff, I think my first video was kind of reviewing how badly I just did with my 2023 reading goals and stuff, and I guess that probably wasn't unexpected considering I didn't do a whole lot last year per se, but like I said, I feel a lot different this, well, I guess like now in February. Didn't feel that much different in January, but definitely different things have happened, so I do feel like BookTube, I have more time for reading and doing videos and all that kind of good stuff. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I got a whole bunch of goals this time, so I split it roughly in half of like kind of listed actual like numerical kind of goals, and then a couple more like intangible types of things. But let's just go ahead and get started. So goal number one is like the one I hit every year, and I'm gonna keep it forever because I know I can at least like reach that bar, and it's to read 52 books, which is, you know, one for each week of the year, and that's just kind of like the easy like layup for me, just to make me feel good, because like I know I'll hit it and I don't have to stress about it or anything like that. So we're definitely keeping that one. Number two is to read 12 of these Oxford very short introductions, because I bring them up all the time. In 2022, apparently I did do it. Last year, I did not do it. I'm on an okay start. I've read one so far. 12 is, you know, roughly one a month, but hopefully, you know, maybe some months I'll try to catch up on it and stuff. And what I found out actually is Spotify now lets you listen to 15 hours of audiobooks. And what I'm thinking is basically just use the 15 hours to like listen to one or two of these a month or whatever, for the ones I don't have that I want to get. But instead of just getting them, since I already have Spotify anyways, I might as well just like also do that. I feel like that'll be like an easy way to get a lot of those in as well. All right, let's see, we got number three, which is to participate in 10 reading events through like the BookTube community and stuff. Like those could either be maybe like buddy reads, different readathons, things like that. I'm participating in Historathon, and I'm trying to be kind of vaguely active on the Discord and everything. I'll leave a link down below to that. I still gotta do my like kind of 2024 kind of video, and maybe a wrap-up video of last year for the stuff I did for Historathon. So this one right there. I'm going to be participating in the March of the Mammoths. I think I just did that video. Well, hopefully by the time I get around to uploading this one, I'll also upload that one. But anyways, which is to read, it's a reading event where you read 800 plus page books and stuff, so it's pretty crazy. I know the Springathon is coming up. There's obviously Nonfiction November, but I'm just trying to be more engaged in the community and stuff, and I think I had that as a goal last year, and it was just didn't happen. But I feel like I have a pretty good start so far this year. Here's two newish goals for me here as I find a place for this. As you guys probably all know, I don't read a whole lot of fiction per se, but I do read a little bit on the side. I just don't talk about a lot on the channel and stuff. And the only real fiction that I read is actually Warhammer stuff, both Age of Sigmar, which is like the fantasy kind of like version, and then Warhammer 40k, which is probably like more well known and stuff. Just because I do actually play like the tabletop games and whatnot, and I kind of like read the books just to go along with the lore and the narratives and everything like that. And I know like when I tell people that, like when they see like these books and then also just like Warhammer and stuff, because like it's not, you know, they get a bad rep for being like you know, low fiction, super like low genre fiction, you know, it's associated with a game system per se, but there definitely actually are some like pretty good ones in there, but I don't really care what anyone thinks anyways. So I have two goals there to try to kind of increase my reading with that, and it's one 40k book and one Age of Sigmar book a month ish, kind of like in that ballpark, so 12 and 12. And that's still, when I read about 110 books a year, it's still only about like a quarter of, like, or 3/4 of my reading will still be like nonfiction. So I feel like that's pretty manageable and won't like kind of detract from my nonfiction stuff, because there's still definitely not like going to be like my they're not like my, you know, go-to books per se. It's still always going to be like the science books and history books and whatnot. But like I said, that's kind of a different one for me. All right, so now we're kind of going into the more vague, harder to define stuff. Well, actually, this one actually isn't that hard to define. I have a BookTube goal of not having any gaps longer than 2 weeks between videos. And for those who've been following and subscribed to my channel for a while, you probably know that like once a year, like I'll just kind of vaguely just go AWOL and just disappear for like 3, 4, 5 months at a time, not do anything. And usually what happens is just between work and like all my other hobbies and things, BookTube, for whatever reason, is always like at the bottom of the list there, and it's like the easy one to kind of just brush aside. But I think some things have like changed and stuff, so I don't have as much of the work stress and everything, and I do have like kind of more time right now, so I definitely kind of want to start prioritizing BookTube. And I think, you know, as I do it more often, engage in the community hopefully and stuff, like, which is like totally on me and stuff, I'll just have more impetus to keep the momentum going, like doing it and whatnot. So yeah, and I guess I kind of like an associated one with that, with like, you know, not skipping out all the time on videos and stuff, is to try to get to 5K subscribers. I think I'm at like 3,900 ish right now, so it's really not even like that big of a jump and stuff, considering I've been doing this for like quite a while. It's still like small peanuts, but I feel like that's kind of like the next like big milestone. But obviously the problem is I'm just like not consistent at all. But anyways, like I said, we're gonna try to change things up this year, and keep going with it. And like before I finish off with the last like 2 or 3, I just want to plug my Etsy shop, because that is something also this year that I have goals for, like personal kind of like business goals and stuff. And I guess I'm not going to go into all that stuff, obviously, that go off on a huge tangent, but like here's one right off the press. I haven't even uploaded. I think I just made this one earlier today. I don't know why I'm saying like I know I literally just took it out like an hour ago. But anyways, doing a whole lot with that, and I know you guys like and favorite the shop and different items and stuff. There's always like kind of like an upsurge when I put out videos consistently, so I definitely appreciate that, and it helps me a ton on Etsy and whatnot. And like I said, if I can get it big enough, you know, change it from a side hustle to like a part-time job, that'd be like super cool. Super cool. I'd have more time for BookTube too. Anyways, so I guess I don't know why I call them intangibles. I guess they really weren't intangibles. They were just more like not number kind of things. For number 7 here, I want to do a library tour at some point, where I just kind of go like shelf by shelf. As if you guys follow like other books channels, I've seen plenty of them and stuff, and they're just really fun, just seeing all the books that like someone has, and kind of they're just like ramblings on it and stuff. And I've said I'm going to do one, and I've never done it, even though I've been saying it for like years. So I think what I'm going to do, at some point, I'm going to do like one more like cleanup. I've unhauled about 100 to 150 books in the past like couple months. Probably do like one more sweep through, and then like kind of organize them maybe a little bit more. And then we'll try to do an actual like kind of library tour. I'm not quite sure what format that might be. I feel like I'm going to ramble so much, it might have to be just like a shelf or 2 at a time, rather than like a whole like column of books and stuff, but we shall see. So that is one goal I do have to try to tackle, or at least get started like during the year at some point. And like I said, a lot of people have asked, and I've basically just been lying to everyone this whole time. Number 8 here, we got catch up on reviews. So I have like a whole like half a shelf of books I've been sent by publishers, and I still gotta like get to the reviews and stuff for, and it's eating at me now that I'm like doing videos again. I'm like, oh, I'm a terrible reviewer. I do want to bring reviews back anyways, but yeah, I've been having to like turn down like requests for like reviews and stuff, just because I with a good conscience I can't just like take more, as I have like a whole bunch just like waiting to be read and reviewed. Actually, there's a few I've read, I just like haven't got to it, so I have to like kind of brush up on them again. But like I said, I want to bring reviews back, because I mean it is like we're talking about books and stuff, so it makes sense. And that's actually what I started my channel out, was just tons of reviews and everything, and I kind of like drifted away from it, but I want to bring that back. And then let's see, the last one, number 9, is to kind of branch out into like gardening and field guide books more. So I do read, I don't usually always like read them straight through. A lot of my gardening books, because they're more I don't want to say, they're not technical usually, but they're just more, I don't know, it's like the topics I kind of need to like learn about or read about and stuff. I have a bunch, me and my wife have like a bunch of, see, like last year we had 3 different gardens and stuff, and I might, if I have more time this year, I might expand either making them bigger or adding another one and stuff. But I do read a lot about gardening stuff, and I have a whole bunch of field guides and kind of like identification manuals and stuff like way over there on those shelves, which, you know, if I do a library tour, you'll get to see and stuff. But I want to find some sort of way of bringing them into the channel, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking about doing maybe like outdoor videos, like my walks and stuff that I used to do that, like I said, would have been suggested to bring back as well. But just finding some way to kind of incorporate them like normally into the channel, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's just, I guess that's like the one intangible that I don't really know exactly how that would look yet. But anyways, let me know if you have bookish goals or if you make goals for yourself for like the year, as far as like, you know, maybe, I know a lot of people do like page counts and like, you know, book counts and maybe like trying out new genres and stuff. I used to do that a little bit more with the genres and stuff, but I feel like I got 2 genres I just really like, and then like a third one. So I, you know, the history and science I really enjoy, and then philosophy's kind of like a little bit on the side. I don't know. I just don't feel like I have a pressing need to like expand for some reason. But anyways, those are my bookish goals. Let me know down in the comments, like I said, if you have bookish goals that you like kind of pursue like during the year. And always remember, whatever you end up doing for your reading in 2024, read victoriously.